my name's Serenity. This is the general reading for all Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. This is going to be a spread on relationships. The first card is going to be your partner's feelings, and the second card will be your feelings. So let's start. You've got Truth Be Told, which I'm going to read from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, and the willingness to be transparent. Clarity of communication. The Oracle message is, there is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is the time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and glorious. Flawed and spirit will answer with miracles. The relationship message is, people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. Open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. Because if you look at the card here, it's showing an owl, which is the owl of wisdom and knowledge, and it's open window. Okay? So it's like letting you know I'm an open window, because on top of it, up below it is a mask, that someone was wearing a mask and not being true to themselves or true to the person around them. Your prosperity message is, are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write and a singer must sing. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. There's another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real, honest truth about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship to money, to compensation, to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for me? And you'll find the key to abundance. Now, your protection message is, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agenda. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth, even if you don't like what you hear. Acknowledging it will be a key to a beautiful new future, where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose upon you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than truth is required now. Now, this is what your partner, earth sign, is feeling. So they're not telling the truth, they're wearing a mask. Okay? And what they need to do is sit down with you and tell the truth. Now, the card that I've got that came up for clarification. Sorry about that. On how your partner's feeling. It's got the Tower. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but the Tower's talking about something actually coming down that wasn't built on solid ground. Okay? The Tower also speaks about a breakup. For some of you, it could be a quarrels, disruptions. Okay? It's going to be a sudden change. The person that you could be dealing with could be very prideful as well. Okay? You could be dealing with the Aries for some of you. Alright? But when you actually see the Tower, okay, the Tower is only a man-made image in the tarot, and as such represents the constraints of society's demands and the strict requirements of conventions. Okay? The Tower is saying a major change is taking place with your partner. It could be ending of a relationship, because the card that followed that is the World card, which talks about completion. So it's completed one cycle to begin something else. They could be communicating this with a young fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? But the pages and message could even be from a Sagittarius that they're messaging. Okay? A young fire sign. Now I'm going to put a clarification on this to find out what the message could be for all earth signs. If it resonates with you, then it was for you. Okay, but this is your partner. Alright. Some of you could be completing one cycle in your life with a Scorpio and starting something new with a young fire sign. Two cards come out. You've also got the Sun card, which also could represent Leo, and you've got the Two of Cups and it's reversed, so it could be an ending of a relationship here. Okay? Are you happy to end the relationship? Some of you are happy to be in a relationship where you're together, well, you're not together, but you're staying together through habit. Don't want to hurt the other person's feelings. Okay, that's for some of you. Alright? That's how your partner's feeling anyway. Alright? They're happy to stay in a relationship because they don't want to hurt you. But what they really want to do is end the relationship. Okay. How you're feeling is the go the distance. So you're willing to go the distance. Alright? I must tell you though, at the bottom of the deck, you've got time to go. Okay? Earth signs. So I didn't tell you that. That's what was at the bottom of the deck. Now, times you've got go the distance. Let me read that for you. The essential meaning is endurance, strength, and a long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment come mingly with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that your endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that, earth signs. Right? The relationship message is you either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time, for better or worse. As you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself and be made in new growth. You're being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen to your heart, isn't it magnificent? Your prosperity message is, your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. This is the time to think long term and engage in continued action. You will experience momentum buildings as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. Your efforts, ideas, and hard work can lead to greater riches than you can imagine. Stoke the fire so that an uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all phases of manifestation. Be assured that you are in the right place at the right time. Your protection message, Earth sign, is, do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of a desert, you picture parched lips, sunburnt skin, and marriages. But there is more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirit, tough skins, and the willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is the time of developing survival skills and resilience. You're learning how to conserve your energy, and in this temporary time of austerity, it is wise to be selective about where you spend your energy. Listen to the call of your soul, because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what's not important. Now you see on this card here with this leopard here reaching the finishing line. Okay? It's like I said, it's not a jog. This is a marathon that you have to survive. Okay? Now the cards that came out for you is the Five of Cups. So some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but you're so focused on past loss or crying over spilt milk that you're not focused at the Three Cups behind you. Some of you are grieving over the loss. Could be loss of your relationship to do with the three-party situation for some of you, because some of you are suffering with anxiety and stress and wasn't sleeping at night time regarding the situation because there was no new beginning. Some of you were fearful about stepping out in the new beginning, okay, and held back because with the Lover's card reversed, it shows that there was some infidelity in the relationship and someone had to choose between two. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo that's gone within and to seek enlightenment, but this person's alone, and that's representing you, Earth sign. We're in a partnership that there was a lot of arguments going on between you. Okay, this could have been nobody working together in work or in the home. Now, what we're seeing here is you're in a three-party situation, Earth sign. Your partner wants to leave, but he's staying with you because they don't want to hurt your feeling. Okay? But it shows in the past that the relationship has ended, but you're still kind of together. Well, could be together but not living. Or living together but not together. One of those kind of things. So, yeah. Some of you are in a committed relationship where you're both not separated from each other because you don't want to hurt one another. Okay? But what it's showing here in the near future, you have Imagine. Let me take these cards up from underneath. Alright? You got Imagine. Let me read Imagine for you. So this is in the near future for some of you out there. Imagine. Turning imaginations into manifestation creative thoughts, visualization, the power of aligning imaginary and feelings, creativity and illusion. Okay? Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashion a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images what feed your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspiration and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. Okay? So it's telling you to imagine the life you do want, earth signs. Okay? If you can see it, you can conceive it. Okay? The relationship message is, in matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as means of connecting to the person. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition. Relationships are about relating, so step out into the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You'll be changed for the better, so imagine that, earth signs. Your prosperity message is, this is a powerful time to get clear on how you create your prosperity, what it means to you to be prosperous, and what attributes you need to develop in yourself to make things happen. Who do you need to be to live out your dreams? Can you imagine the kind of life you desire? Really imagine it without holding back the sheer force of your powers of creativity. If you can envision it, you can have it. Get ready, for prosperity is waiting for you to claim it now. Act as if your dream really will come true, earth signs. For your protection message, you've got illusions and wishful thinking rooted in a sense of lack have entered your life. Now may be the time to see things as they truly are and not as you hoped or imagined they would be. Release any fear, then envision anew. Perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over in your mind. The universe responds to such projections, so be aware of this catastrophizing. No matter what, illusion and awfulizing are misuse of imagination. Clear the inner slate and stay grounded, stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire, earth signs. Okay? And the card that clarified this, you got the Ace of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, to the financial opportunity that's beckoning you here. Okay? Then follows with the Four of Pentacles, where you're holding on to your pentacles. You could be quite mean with your finances and don't want to spend, because with the Four of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you're showing here that there's some jealousy here. Some arguments could be over finance. Okay? I'm going to clarify this. So some of you need to imagine the life that you actually want to live, and if you're focusing on negative, that's what also that you shall receive. Okay? For all earth signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Why is the Four of Swords here reversed for all earth signs? You got the Five of Wands. So there could be conflict with quite a few people regarding finance at the moment. Okay? Some of you are not feeling well and need to go within and rest. Okay? Some of you are going to be single and financially stable. Okay? And that will be in the near future for some of you. And for the distant future, you have peace. So once you separate and be single and financially stable, you're going to get peace. Okay, earth signs. I'm going to read peace to you now. Peace speaks about freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. Okay? It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Okay? So some of you in the near future or the distant future, in the near future you're going to be single and financially stable. In the near distant future you're going to be at peace. Relationship. When two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are two perfectly tuned in instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours and it is to be savoured. Earth signs. Prosperity message. This is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are peaceful harmony with spirit and it shows in your work. Protection message is, now is the time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again your life will be filled with beautiful music. Okay? And the cards that clarify this, you've got the Five of Pentacles, showing that you're feeling left out in the cold and abandoned. Some of you need to seek spiritual enlightenment. Okay? Some of you are going through some financial loss in the past. You're representing yourself here with the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This person's usually married and financially stable, but you showed in the past that you're going through some loss financially. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that was very manipulative and could have cut you off, or that's the energy around you that you could have been carrying that energy, earth signs. And this could have been within a marriage, okay, or within a family, right? With the Ten of Cups here. So someone could have cut off a marriage or been very manipulative within a marriage, very controlling, very argumentative. This could be another earth sign or an air sign you was dealing with. They may have this in their chart. Okay. Why is the Ten of Cups here for the distant future for all earth signs? You've got the Ace of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That it was unrequited love. There's no emotional feelings here. Okay. Why is the Ace of Cups here for all earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Yeah, you got the Four of Cups, and that's reversed. So some of you have emptied out your cups and you was bored. Could have been with a water sign or even an Aries for some of you, or Taurus. Okay? For some of you. People that were around the energy. You have a courting man that could be in a long distance, okay, that you was communicating with or will be communicating with, right? So this person could live in a long distance from you that you've been courting. And the cards that's come up for your romance angel cards, you have a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. That's for some of you. And you've got, some of you will be reconciliating. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And for some of you, you've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. Okay. And the cards that came out from the Rebel deck, you've got, it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto, earth signs. Okay? And some of you, it's telling you, fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. That's for some of you. And some of you, get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. And some of you, shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. And for some of you, you're giving away your power. You're a badass, act like it. And the last one here, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. So some of you who are in a relationship that's coming to an end, okay, that some of you already know is coming to an end and you feel it, and some of you don't want to acknowledge it, but the universe is stepping in here to let you know that pre-warned is pre-armed. Okay, now this is just a general reading for all earth signs. It doesn't resonate with everyone, but who it does is for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it wasn't for you. Please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for all those who are donating, who are liking and sharing. I send you love and light. Namaste.